Good morning. Part of the retreat schedule, we'll be having a Dharma talk, so we're honored to have our Venerable teacher this morning to give us our first Dharma talk of the retreat. Thank you very much.
Namo Sakamini Buddha. First, I want to congratulate all of you to come to the retreat today. And I praise Master Quang Chi to have effort to organize the retreat so all of you can come. And I want to talk to you about the meaning of the retreat, okay? The retreat is the tradition, the Buddhist tradition, very good Buddhist tradition, to help all the members, the lay member, to come to the temple to spend maybe about 24 hours, 48 hours in the temple, to have a simple life like a monk and nun, to see how we function, how we live. Usually it's a very simple life, very frugal, and less attachment. So what's the meaning of the retreat? The retreat is you go in, you practice, you review the precept. It's not a 5 precept, it's 8 precept. So I go over 8 precept, so that way you remember what the 8 precept. You know that monk, we have to keep 250 precept, a nun 348 precept. Why the nun have so many precepts? Because the time of Buddha know that on the nun his time, they are from royal family. So probably that time in India, they have their caste system. They still discriminate against the low class. So Buddha, he have a democratic mind. He never discriminate. He doesn't believe in caste system. He doesn't want caste system. The Hindu people, the Muslim people, they have a caste system, but not the Buddhist people. Buddhist people, we didn't believe in discrimination. It's against our belief, discrimination or caste system. So Buddha make more precept for the nun. So they have to respect the male practitioner. They have to consider everybody equal. Okay? And, all the disciples of Buddha that time, they from royal family, they highly educated. So only one exception, Ubali, he from low class. Okay? And Buddha said, you have to respect him like the other monk. They have no difference. First, the people they reject, like some king said, I don't sit with you, you're low class. You cannot see. Buddha said, you're wrong. He's higher than you. He's more merit than you. Okay? Even your king, your prince, you not match him. He's much higher than you. So from that time, he make the precept, make the people understand the value person is not the caste, it's not the age, it's not the gender. It's the person is himself or herself. So now, we talked about the 8 precept. You know already. You go in the practice, you review the precept. The first precept, like no killing. So you know already. Not only no killing, we respect life. We protect life. Okay? Life is very precious. Even animal, even insect, because they share the ecosystem with us. And we all know that. We need them. Without them, we cannot survive. It has to have a balance, okay? If you kill all the insects, you don't survive. You cannot survive. So you respect them. You protect them, And they have, like us, they want to live. They don't want to suffer. They don't want to die. So they have the same desire, the same feeling like we do. So we protect them. And the second one, not to steal. Nothing that belongs to us, we don't take. We don't take it. That's the normal thing. The good people, we don't take things from anybody without their authorization. Sometimes when people they think something very bad, oh, they're my friend, they're my family, so I can take it. No. Even from your family, even from your parents, or from your brother, sister, then take away from them without their permission. If they permit it, if they tell you, I give to you, then you can take it. If you don't give to you, you cannot touch it. Okay? Even if it belongs to your family. So we have that habit to respect the property of all the other people, then take it. Something very, very simple, very benign, we don't do it. And another thing is about the speech. We have to be careful. Don't lie, don't falsify, don't use a harsh word towards the other people. When you're angry from them, you don't say something not nice to the other people. Try to control our speech, our mouth, the verbal speech is very important. Sometimes by inattention, we say something not nice or good, or we have what they call a double tongue. Some people, by courtesy, we talk good to them in front of them. In the back, we talk bad about them. Don't do it. So try that way. We control it, okay? And another thing about the number 4 is mischief in sexual relationship. But on you in the 8th precept, it's not mischief in sexual relationship. In this one, the time of the take precept, no sexual relationship. That means the normal sex. We have 2 kinds of sex. The normal sex, the good sex, and the bad sex. The good sex, that means you have a family, your relationship with your spouse, with your partner, that's normal. But so when you take a retreat, there are no sexual relationship. That's the one thing we stay away from that, the time they retreat. Buddha, it's not only you said that relationship like touching, kissing, or hugging, we don't do it during the retreat, okay? Because we stay away from the attachment a little bit. So that's the 4th thing. The 5th thing is taking intoxicant, like a drink or something. We don't do it. Try to do it because in life, Buddha teach you moderation. That's outside. If you take a drink, you have a party, you go to families or home or something, you get one drink, it's acceptable, but use a moderation. Then take too many drinks. You cannot control your mind. Sometimes you lose control and the problem come on. But during the retreat, no. Absolutely no drinking, nothing. Water, something. Okay? And in the other 3 precepts, the number 6 is during you take the retreat, there's no anything like entertainment, like TV, radio, iPhone, something. We don't use it. We just don't use it. And another thing too, and on the seat, on the bed, when you rest, because you didn't stay here, we stay here only 12 hours. But sometimes at break time, Master Quang Chi arranged some place for you so you can rest. But avoid getting high bed or something, a luxury. We try to make it very simple. Okay? Rest on the single chair or bed or bench. Make it very simple, because don't get in the high bed or something. That way we have the control of ourselves. Okay, I said, I don't need these things. These things not needed for me. It's simple, you know. We monk and nun, we live in very simple bed. Mostly it's very simple. You look at Master Quang Chi's room, very simple. One single bed, very simple. You know, nothing high or luxurious, something that's the way we live, okay? And another thing too, the number 7, is we eat only at lunchtime, only one meal, okay? One meal is that usually they call it chai. So some people, they misunderstand it. Chai, sometimes they say chai, that means vegetarian. It's not true that way. Chai, that means the meal only the monk and nun, they eat only one meal at noontime from 11 to 1. That they call a chai, that's the time. After 1, they don't eat anymore. Or before 11, they don't eat it. In the afternoon, in the evening, many places, they authorize you to get some soup or some drink, okay? But a lot of monks, and they, you know, really that, they don't drink, they don't take soup, anything after the chai, after the main meal, the lunch time. That was time, the Buddha's time. They go out, they beg for food. That's the reason why I tell you they don't eat vegetarian. They beg on the street, everything they give, they eat it. The people from India, you know, they're poor, but they are very devoted people. Everything they have at home, their piece of meat or fish, they offer to monk or nun, they beg the food. So everything they have, they eat it. So, but they don't cook it. You go to the Theravada temple, on the they don't have a kitchen. They don't cook at all. On the meal they have it, the member give to them. They bring it to them. So everything they give, they eat it. So the reason why I tell you they didn't eat vegetarian, they didn't cook. People offer the thing. And the family, they poor. You can ask them, oh, I'm monk, I'm nun, I eat only vegetarian. And they have to go out to buy that. They're so poor. They don't have money to buy it. So everything they have, they give to them. So the time Buddha, the same thing. Everything they offer to Buddha, Buddha eat it. And Buddha eat very little. The only thing you know about Buddha, eat extremely few, you know, a small quantity. Because he doesn't have the need, and he control it. And he teach people how to do it. But it's not, you know, so some people can say, oh, you're Buddhist, you have to eat veggie. It's not true. If you eat veggie, it's good. Why you eat a veggie? Because Buddha said, supply and demand. The more you eat, the more they sell, the more they kill. Like, you know, Thanksgiving, they kill million turkey because we have a lot of meat. Every family have turkey they kill. If we eat less, we don't eat turkey. We eat that, they don't kill. But if you want it, they kill some family, 2, 3 turkey, not 1 turkey, big family. So they kill more. So it's the supply and demand, okay? So if we don't have demand, they have no supply. So that's the Buddha teach about. That's the consumption, the moderation. If you don't eat the meat, that's good. They don't kill. And they sell you a veggie for you, okay? That's good. But it's not really mandatory, so we understand that. And you know that they said the best mantra is a good understanding. It's not something, you know, you go to the extreme. In Buddhism, we then go to extreme, moderation, middle way, okay? Everything middle way. So people tell you, oh, you have to do this, do that. No. In Buddhism, it's not that way. It's the moderation, the middle way. You let it go middle way, you don't go wrong. Buddha give you example. First one, he first learned how to be a monk. He lived an ascetic life. He tortured himself, but it's not to teach us to go to the extreme. After that, he said no. He started eating. He started have a normal life, and he become a good monk. He said, so luxury and suffering, you go in the middle. Moderation, you don't err at all. So that's the way you understand it. So when you do the retreat, just think about that. Okay? Think about that. How you take care of yourself. How you and you guide yourself. In the Buddhist system, okay, it's very democratic. Buddha teach us self-respect. We respect each other. Like Master Quang Chi, he respect you. You respect him. Okay? It's a mutual respect. You take care of each other. And go retreat, you come together. We practice together. We learn from each other. We become co-practitioner. Okay? We don't see monk and nun like way above you. No. They equal to you. A practitioner like you, they are a little bit more devoted because that's their vocation. They want to be monk and nun. Nobody forced them to become a monk and nun. They want to become monk and nun, so they go in the temple, they do it. That they practitioner like you, okay? So if we have that understanding, we have a mutual respect. We practice together. It's good to practice together because we help each other. We study together. And we give example to the other people, okay? When you practice together, the temple grow bigger and bigger. We spread the Dharma. Dharma is so precious. It's so beautiful. We need to let the people know it. You see, the difference between Buddhism and the other religion is we don't do killing. We don't practice violence. That's the difference. Many religions, they call it holy war. I discussed with Master Quang Chi. They have no holy war. War is evil, okay? You cannot get justified to kill on the name of a God, a name that's evil. You don't kill. Kill causes suffering. Kill causes death. And you call that holy. It's not holy. There's no holy war. Somebody, how we can justify it's a holy war? There's no holy war. You get the weapon, you kill people, inflict suffering to people, you call it holy. And in the name of that, no. I don't think God teach us how to kill. Or Jesus Christ want you to kill, to spread the religion. No. I think Jesus Christ have the heart like a Buddha, love. God the same, love. And the people, they misinterpret it for their power. So they want the power, so they use the weapon. They spread the belief, and in the name of God or Jesus Christ is wrong. They have no holy war. Only war is evil. So that's the beauty of Buddhism. You read the history of Buddhism, we get killed. The 11th century, they killed hundreds of thousands of monks. And they have to run away. They didn't fight. They didn't come back. They ran away to Sri Lanka. They ran away to Tibet. They go to the cave, to the mountain. They hide it. And they bring the book, the sutra with them. They didn't kill back. They didn't organize guerrilla. They didn't out as a human bomb or kill or try to use the violence against violence. We use love against violence. And Buddha teaches us, love stop the hatred. And you think about that. Only love stop the hatred. In the history, how many religions they use the violence to spread it? We get the disadvantage because we don't use it. And in India, they try to suppress Buddhism. Why? Because they believe in caste system. We then authorize them to use caste system, to use the discrimination. They didn't like it. So the people from India, they hate Buddhism because we are the first system, democratic system. We want them to understand love. We want them to understand that people are born equal. There's no class among people. Nobody born as a prince. Nobody born as a king. They're born as human beings. They make themselves king or queen or prince. It's artificial. So they don't like it. So they try to eliminate Buddhism. Buddhism, they cannot eliminate it, but they spread to India, out of India, to Tibet. And I talked to Master Quang, he said, all these countries, they have their religion. The Chinese people, they're very nationalistic. They're Confucius, they're the Tao, they're everything. But Buddhism is so pretty, they cannot suppress it. Like the Japanese, they have a Shinto, their religion too. But Buddhism is so pretty, so Buddhism surpassed Shinto. And Buddhism surpassed Confucius, surpassed Tao, everything. Because so beauty, it's a religion of love. Religion of kindness, we surpass all these things. Now we said Buddhism go everywhere because the religion of love. So I have to share with you, we are very lucky. We are lucky to be born as human beings because only human beings, we have intelligence, we have a power to elevate ourselves. Animal, they're intelligent. Don't think they're intelligent. Chimpanzees, they are intelligent. Apes, they're intelligent, but they cannot match human being. We have the potential. We elevate ourselves. And the second luck we have, we meet the Dharma, the wonderful teaching, the common sense. Teach us how to be happy, how to become a real human being, a good human being, a human being with love. Okay? So we are very blessed to be human beings and to meet the Dharma. So I just want to share with you and congratulate you to come to have a retreat. It's very good. It's a good habit. It's a good way to practice. We come together. And I talked to Master Quang, he said, try to organize it. We can stay 24 hours that way, spend the night in the temple and to see how, if the half day is okay, because I know you're busy, but a little bit better effort to stay 24 hours or 48 hours. Yeah, it's not necessary to 48, but I think 24 hours is much better. Come in early in the morning, go back the next day, and spend one day the night in the REC. How we do it? Practice 24 hours, and it benefits you. You feel, and make you very happy. It make you really feel it. You have less attachment. The attachment makes us unhappy. No matter what you do, you cannot be happy. One thing, I don't know the term, the term, we call concupiscence. That's the attachment to sexual pleasure. Concupiscence. It's a irregular, it's a rare term, but that's the French people use a lot. Concupiscence. Attachment to sexual pleasure. And if we have less attachment, we are very happy. You see, monk and nun, we are happy, not because we are different from you. We have less attachment. The less we have, the better we have our life. The more attachment, you never be satisfied. No matter what you do, we're very successful, make a lot of money, you have high position, you're still not happy. Because we cannot satisfy ourselves. You see, the people like Musk, like Bill Gates, they're not happy. They still, get sick, they still have something, they still go to divorce. How many times Elon Musk, they've been divorced, and Bill Gates divorced, and is Putin happy? Putin is not happy. Okay? Now they say that, I don't know if it's true or not, he has some form of cancer. They don't know if it's thyroid cancer or some blood cancer. But they say that, I read one article from Precepts, from the French magazine, they said, it looked like you have a cancer. We have a lot of doctors, cancer specialists go to see him at his place, 5 or 6 specialists, he have a surgery, and he said he ride horse and he show off a lot. He go barefoot, go fishing, show the people, he muscle everything. He said he fell off on the horse, he break his back, he have a surgery, and he have all kind of problem. So the guy, he thought he's happy. He's not happy. And he now have a lot of pain and everything, but he doesn't understand. So inflict the pain to the Ukrainian people, because he is not a good guy. He doesn't know how to stop, how to make himself happy. So you are better than him. You know how to make yourself happy. You share. In Buddhism, the good thing is sharing. Okay? You have a merit, like today you practice, you have a lot of merit. That merit you don't keep for yourself. You share the merit with the other people. Make them happy. Make them understand it. How to make themselves happy. How to care for themselves. How to care for the other people. Because the Buddha says that the practice Buddhism is to serve all the sentient beings. It's not to bow to Buddha, but not to chant only, just to serve the human being, serve the other sentient being. That's the practice of Buddhism, serving. That's today I just want to talk about. And one more time, I congratulate all of you and thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing. Thank you to practice together. And I hope that Master Quang Chi try on his best to fulfill the obligation with you. And he showed to be a very good monk. I really am very proud of Master Quang Chi. And another one, the young man, the Chí Minh, Christopher here, he impressed me. I tell him, how the world come to Buddhism that early. He said he come, but I tell him, probably the karma. And you sometimes you think karma, I say that like superstition. It's not superstition. Karma is the cause and effect. Have some cause to have the effect. So I tell Chí Minh, he said, cause and effect. I said, maybe last life you practiced Buddhism before. So this life, it comes so early to discover the Dharma again, to practice Buddhism again. I tell Master Quang Chi the same thing. Maybe last life you were a monk. So this life you come back as a monk. You continue to practice it. Like myself, I told myself, I must be a monk before. So this life I come back as a monk. So our life, everything is karma. It cause and effect. You believe in cause and effect. Think about yourself. How you meet your spouse, how you meet your partner. You have a million of men, million of women. Why you choose that man? Why you choose that woman? It's not randomly. It has to be some karmic relationship. Like in chemistry, you have a cation and onion. It's not two cation together, push out, two onion together, push out. It has to be one cation, one onion, so you have attraction. It's a magnetic attraction. So it has a cause and effect. It's very scientific. People thought, oh, maybe superstition, they think superstition. It's not superstition. It's a cause and effect. Everything is cause and effect. You see, everything in life, cause and effect. You drive defensively, have no accident. You drive carelessly, have accident. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. You cook good meal, you enjoy the meal. cause and effect. You study well, you have a good score, good grade, cause and effect. You do well in school, you have good skill. Good skill, you have a good earning, good job, and you have a happy living, cause and effect. Everything cause and effect. You take care of yourself physically, you have good health, cause and effect. Buddha always teach you. He said, take care of yourself physically and mentally, spiritually. You have a happy life. Everything is cause and effect. Think about that. Think about the wonderful teaching of our Buddha, our teacher. And he's so democratic. He say one thing you remember, I'm the Buddha, you are the Buddha in the future. He never says that I'm the supreme Buddha, I'm the only one. I reached that level, you never can match me. He said no, I'm the Buddha, you are the Buddha in the future. So he knows that you have a potential. And what's the potential? It's the Buddha nature. Okay? And I talked to Master Quang Chi yesterday. He said, I have one friend scholar. He says something so beautiful I want to share with you today. He said, you have a straw, okay? You have a magnifier. You get the light from the sun and you direct that light to the straw and then it burns. Why the straw burns? If the straw doesn't have a potential, doesn't have the flame potential there, you cannot burn it. So how the world you can become a good person, you can get alignment, because you have a potential, you have a Buddha nature. And the magnifier is like the Dharma, and the light like a Buddha. He showed that through the magnifier for the Dharma. It goes to you, Buddha nature, and make you awaken. You awaken. So it's so beautiful. I say that metaphor, it's a wonderful metaphor. Okay? So we think about that. Think about you, Buddha nature. You have it. All of us, we have it. No matter who you are, you have that Buddha nature. And you said, dogs have, yes, dogs have Buddha nature. And they do have Buddha nature. They are different. They are slower than us, but they have to become human beings before they can use their Buddha nature. They can awaken. Okay? They do have it. And trees have Buddha nature. Yes, they do have it. But they cannot exercise their Buddha nature so they can elevate themselves. They have to go to certain phase of existence. They become human beings before they can elevate themselves. So all the sentient beings, the plant, the tree, the animal, human being, we have a Buddha nature. We have that potential. And we are lucky. We are lucky because we are human beings. That's my only talk today for all of you, and I just want to share with you. If you have any question about my talk today, I try to answer your question. If I have no question, we transfer the merit, and I leave you here with Master Quang Chi to continue your retreat. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Any positive karmic action we accomplish today, we want to transfer the divinity and wish everybody the enlightenment.